Alright, so I just got this Arduino UNO Zebra case black ice. So when you first get it and you open it up, you look at it and you're like, what the fuck, what is all this? What's all this stuff on it? I mean, you look at the picture of it and it's like a clear case. So I figured out that it's actually just covering. You're supposed to rip it off, but it is nearly impossible to get off. So what I did is I started off with one of these precision screwdrivers. I just picked off a little bit of it, and then I pull the rest of it off. And it's just like a piece of tape once you got it going. See how it's just pulling off now? You cannot get this off with like your fingernails or something. You actually have to break it first. So I'm just going to rip this off because I want my case to be see-through, because I want to actually look at the board and see what's going on. I take this, rip it just a little bit, try to get underneath it, and I'm sure there may be a better way to do this, but I don't know. I didn't spend too much time thinking about it. I thought, hey, let's see if this will work. So I took the screwdriver to the top of it, and hey, it did work. So don't fix something that's not broken, right? This is the most effective method that I'm currently aware of. Okay, sorry for making you guys watch this. I just don't really feel like stopping the video right now. And the main reason I got this case was to protect the bits at the bottom, because when you're traveling around with it, and just whenever you have it on your desk or you take it out somewhere, it's going to be sliding around a lot, and it's just better to have something on it, just some sort of insulator. Like I know some people use a piece of rubber, but I decided to pull out the $9 and order a part from Amazon. So yeah. It also helps with these boards right here. I guess you could bend them if you're pretty destructive person. But hey, see, look, it's actually see-through. It doesn't look like crap anymore. So, and if you think that this cardboard sticker looks good, and you don't like seeing your Arduino board at all, then go ahead and leave it on. But I'm not insane, so I'm going with the route of picking it off. Now, I really wish that somewhere on the site they would have mentioned this, so I could have spent more than 30 seconds figuring out a better way of ripping this off, but I guess I'm not going to complain anymore about it. And I don't really care about scratching it, so like scratching the see-through acrylic, plastic, whatever this is, I don't even fucking know. I don't entirely care, as long as it's somewhat decent insulator. Actually, just as long as it protects it. Looks cool, I guess. That's important. We all know that looks is the primary factor in embedded systems. We want our Arduino boards to look slick. That's why they made them blue. Light blue. It would have been cooler if they made them red, like the red boards. No, I have a red board. You didn't see that. Alright, yep, red board. Cool, right? Blue board. Alright, it's okay, but, you know, let's look at them. Cool. Alright, now let's actually put this together. So, we take the base, and we're going to want the logo to be on the outside. Okay? If you thought for some reason that it should go this way, then you're just don't do that. Just flip it over. And then get one of these pieces right here. It's like a stopper or something to keep this raised. They say there's one more. Sure, that looks good. Now we just let that sit in there. Okay, yeah, it sits in there pretty good. I mean, it doesn't like click or anything or like fall into place, but it's quasi in there. Oh shit. I mean, darn, yeah, whatever. Nice words. That just fits on the top there. And then this other black bit. Okay, so that covers up the button. Let's see if you can see that in there. Okay, I'm gonna fix the lighting here. I don't have the best cam device. I just use a Logitech camera that's like 20 years old. That's an exaggeration, by the way, but it is old. Okay, see there's a button there, that little open slot. I'm just going to turn that. Okay, so they give you a black bit, like a little T or a hat, top hat, I guess. Just put that in there. And that just, you know, helps it so you can press the reset button without using a pen or something. Okay, yeah, and then it just fits in there, so nice and snug. It's pretty cool so far. So now we have the bolts, or the screws. And right now it does not look long enough, but let's just try to squeeze it in there. Okay, it is. And I feel stupid for pulling out the screw, because this goes on well enough, and there is no rule dictating that we have to make this as tight as possible, so I'm just going to use my fingers. In fact, it's better, I'd say, to not use it, just because I'm sure someone out there is prone to making it as tight as possible and then having their screen crack or something. I know, extreme example. No one's going to do that, right? Yeah, think again. Okay. Alright, and that's the case. See if you can see the glass piece on top. Button right there. Okay, and it's pretty in there. Like, you can barely click it. Okay, there you go. You can kind of see it. Front piece. The back is guarded. Made in the USA, so case someone asks where I was when I made it, they know. And I guess I could put the stoppers on there. I mean, why not, right? I got them. I'm feeling inclined to... I didn't put this one tight enough on there. Of course, because I put it on backwards. Alright, let's pretend that I didn't say that. Yeah, I put it on backwards. Don't think too much about it. Okay, so these stoppers. So I could put it on the screws for some reason. I feel like that's a good idea. That's not a good idea. That will not work. Just put it, I don't know, in between, I guess. Ah, you know what? I just realized. Okay. I can put it in the middle, right? Oh, I'm so smart. Okay. First person to think of this. Alright. And one important thing when you're doing this, you want to remember that you need to make it exactly symmetrical. Now I say that because I need to have everything symmetrical. But if you're not good at eyeballing and you have the same problem I do, use a ruler. But you'll also look like an idiot if you videotape yourself using a ruler to measure rubber stoppers being symmetrical. So, this is it. It's pretty, I don't know, it feels durable. I would suggest getting it if you have money to spend and you want your Arduino case to look badass. So, that's it. Have fun with your C++ programming or sketching on Arduino. Alright.